Stupid facts about Halloween, let's go! It's a common misconception that Myers' mask is made out of a William Shatner mask. It's actually made out of marshmallow fluff and dead hornets. Laurie Strode stabs Myers with a coat hanger in the eye. A little known fact is that if it had been a chainsaw, she would have really fucked his shit up. Michael Myers eats a dog in this movie, but he much prefers hamburgers. Preferably with ketchup, probably because it looks like blood. It's believed that if Michael Myers was a shark, his killing rate would drop 98%. This is because sharks can't hold knives. In this scene, Linda thinks her boyfriend is under the sheet, but he's not. It's actually Michael Myers. If you stick around for 42 more seconds of the movie, you'll see proof of this. In a post-mortem interview, Judith Myers said that if she had to do it all over again, she would lock her bedroom door. Michael Myers attacking teenagers is fairly common. However, teenagers attacking Michael Myers is much more rare. While Myers' motives for killing are unknown, new research has found his killings may have been inspired by the low quality of adult films in the 1970s. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Actor Charles Cyphers shit his pants during this scene and maintained composure. That's dedication to your craft, especially with a Mongo Duke in your trousers.
I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
Nurse Marion Chambers has stated that she did have trouble sleeping at night after being attacked by Michael Myers. She believes her sleeplessness may have something to do with the attack, but she can't be sure. I'm so disappointed right now. You haven't hit that subscribe button, you haven't hit that like button, I'm looking at you. Hit that shit right now, and then I'm going to give you some bonus facts, baby. You can use these bonus facts to impress people at parties. You're going to get laid after I give you these. You're going to get business, you're going to get fucking employed after this shit. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment, do it all right now. Give me your social security number. It's okay, baby. Make it happen. I'm going to get into these bonus facts, but I'll wait on you to hit that button. Go ahead. Okay, let's go. In an interview, Jamie Lee Curtis told TMZ that director John Carpenter smelled like cigarettes and malcontent while on set. Donald Pleasance played the role of Dr. Samuel Loomis more than any other actor in the history of the world. After Myers' attacks on Haddonfield residents, it's been reported that 92% of people just started locking their doors at night. The other 8% hope to post their encounter with Michael on TikTok. Speaking of which, do you follow us on TikTok? Well, you better. Hey, what's up, HorrorFam? Get your beach towel and sunscreen, because we're about to have some fun in the sun. That's right, my friends, Talk Horror is going to hit the beach, because in this video, we're going to take a look at 10 things Michael Myers and killer sharks have in common. But before we get started, please make sure you're part of the Horror Fam by hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel. I touched on this subject at the end of my 10 Things You Didn't Know About Halloween Resurrection video, in which Freddy, played by Busta Rhymes,
let's see what you got.
drops a sage observation about serial killer Michael Myers as he's taken away in a body bag.
Mr. Harris, would you like to make a statement?
What can you tell us about Michael Myers?
Michael Myers is not a soundbite, a spin-off, tie-in, some kind of celebrity scandal. Michael Myers is a killer shark.
Most viewers didn't give this line much thought, but now it's time to take this topic into deep waters and really sink our teeth into it. Number 1, they both eat too much protein. We all know sharks are pretty damn narcissistic when it comes to improving their physique, always eating as much protein as they can. But this dude from Halloween Resurrection seems to think Myers has a major protein problem himself.
Never underestimate the effect of a poor diet. Too much protein, not enough zinc. Next thing you know, you're cutting up bodies in your bathtub.
I always thought this dude may have been full of shit, but this must have really resurrected something in Rob Zombie's mind, because just look at this. God damn! To be fair, I think there's more than protein at work here. Myers is the damn Lance Armstrong of the slashers, apparently. Performance-enhancing drugs. Number 2, they both tried to kill LL Cool J. poor LL Cool J just can't catch a damn break. First, Michael Myers tried to kill him in Halloween H2O, and not even a year later he had killer sharks trying to turn him into a man-witch. And to my knowledge, he never lived out his dream of becoming an author.
Ronnie, it's unrealistic. This whole writing career is unrealistic.
Number 3, neither actually wear overalls. In Halloween Resurrection, you may remember this legendary bit of dialogue given to us courtesy of Busta Rhymes.
Michael Myers is a killer shark. Baggy-ass overalls. He gets kicks off of killing everything and everyone that he comes across. That's all.
Despite Busta clearly being the scholar that he is, neither Myers nor killer sharks actually wear overalls. In all fairness, there may actually be an explanation for this. Busta has a long-standing love affair with overalls. Number 4, they have black eyes. Remember the blackest eyes speech delivered by Dr. Loomis in the original Halloween?
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
Well, Quint says something very similar in Jaws.
You know the thing about a shark, he's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes, like a doll's eyes.
Oh, did he just call sharks baby dolls? Number 5, they eat dogs. It's rare when we get a look at Myers' need to feed, but we got a peek in the original Halloween when he scarfs down Lassie.
It's still warm. He got hungry.
Most people wouldn't think of the canine being part of a shark's diet, too, but that's how this poor guy lost his puppy. Everyone forgets about poor Pippet the dog being eaten, mostly because of Alex Kittner getting annihilated right after. Alex Kittner, what an attention whore.
Bruh.
Number 6, both try to kill children. Well, we saw what happened to Alex Kittner, but Myers has also tried to take out some kiddies along the way. He's just terrible at it. Why can't Myers be that cool uncle like Gary Busey in Silver Bullet, who just shows up, gets drunk, builds you a hot rod of a wheelchair, gets drunk, laughs obnoxiously, gives you fireworks to blow your hand off, gets drunk, and goes home? You're really missing out on those golden years, Mikey.
Hey, Jesus Palomino.
Number 7, they have imposters.
I'm only a dolphin, ma'am.
A dolphin? Well, okay.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, L. Ron Hubbard. Myers and sharks have had their share of imitators. Let's not forget these little paint gobblers in Jaws who incited a panic and nearly got themselves shot in the process.
He made me do it. He told me to do it.
And no matter how Gary Busey drunk you get, you'll never wipe away the memory of Busta Rhymes dressing up as Michael Myers.
God damn. What the hell somebody gotta do to get a little decent help up in this motherfucker?
Number 8, the 5-0 hate them. If you thought the cops had it out for Randy Quaid, he ain't got nothing on Mikey and Killer Sharks. Mike's pissed off about every cop in every movie he's been in, typically by killing their daughter.
3 kids. One of them was Annie.
And let's not forget when the shark in Jaws got on Chief Brody's bad side. He was already pissed about it eating people, but by God, when it broke that dock, you're asking Brody to put up with murder and vandalism? That's just one step too damn far, buddy. Number 9, both try to kill their siblings. Mikey's always had a problem getting along with his siblings. And sharks definitely have the same problem.
Before they are born, the sand tiger shark pups compete with their siblings. In fact, the strongest pup in each of the 2 wombs devours its weaker brothers and sisters.
Fuck the ocean. Number 10, you can kill them with oxygen tanks. Oxygen tanks! It's their only weakness! Let's not forget that Myers got his ass handed to him by an oxygen tank.
It is time, Michael.
the shark from Jaws was dumb enough to use an oxygen tank as a chew toy, so its fate was pretty similar.
Fire, you son of a...
And that's it for this video. Who is it?
Telegram, sir.
Telegram? Is this that killer shark? Stupid facts about Halloween. Let's go. What is up out there, horror fam? How's everyone doing? It was our first day of October, baby, and to celebrate, we are going to be talking about 31 horror movies to watch for the entire month. Come on, do you love us or what? Oh my goodness, who else would do that for you? So, I'm going to get old Dragon Blues on here to help me throw these suggestions, these picks out at you folks. Let's see what we got going on. What's up, DB? Hello. Your mic is off.
Is that better?
That helps.
Okay.
That helps a lot. Now everyone missed out on your most enthusiastic hi.
Hi!
Wow, there we go. We get a redo.
Yay!
Hell yeah.
I'm a little frazzled. I've been working on a big project today and I'm just...
What? Oh my God. You, of all people, are frazzled.
I know. I'm frazzled. I just finished.
Well,
I like literally 2 minutes before we logged in sent my finished product to my client.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm a little frazzled. I hope it's okay. I'm
Fun.
in that headspace. I'm like, I hope it's okay.
Fun.
Yay! All right, I'm
so
here.
this is a super special stream. This is not a Thursday, obviously, unless you're demented.
Obviously.
So this is a super special, super duper whooper edition where we're going to go over our 31 days of Halloween picks. And if you haven't filled your list out yet, then feel free to steal some of our suggestions because we'll, of course, tell you why we're making these picks. Also...
Yeah, here's my list. I pulled it up. I did it. There it is. I got it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Also, you have the power to change one of our picks. Tonight's goal is to replace a movie on the list with one of your picks. So, but... It's going to cost you $50 to make that happen. Sorry, it's a little steep, but if you want our time, because you got to remember, both Anna and I are going to be watching these movies.
Yeah.
So this is both of our times, and I was like, that would be fair.
I got it. That makes sense.
Because
now that you put it that way.
Yeah, somebody could dick us over and be like, here's a fucking 3-hour-long movie, go watch it.
And it's not even good. It's like
it's not even good. Oh my God. What if that's what happens to us, huh?
Right? Because you know me. I'll put in the 3 hours. I'll watch those extended cuts. I have no problem with that.
Yes.
But if it's bad, that's a long time to be stuck on.
That's a long time. It is. And we have a few other announcements. We'll get to them soon, but I do want to give some shout outs here. Let's see who all we have in here. We have J-Dubs coming in saying hello everyone.
What up, J-Dubs?
And happy October.
Can you believe it?
Yeah, heck yeah. We have JK coming in saying hello horror fam. I like it, JK. Keeping it spooky. We love you, JK. We can always count on you, brother man.
Truth.
Grassman in here, he's stoked. He's saying, oh boy, Halloween is my Christmas. You damn right it is.
Yeah.
We have Everything Horror Collector here lurking in the shadows somewhere. So I'm not sure if he's still in here. I hope he is. Ooh. Michael Richardson not feeling the best, but he wanted to say hello. Hello, Big MR. I hope you get to feeling better, brother.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, that sucks. DOD coming in. Happy first day of Halloween, everybody. Hell yeah. Let's get some pumpkins in the chat. I think pumpkins would serve us well right now.
Yay.
Heck yeah. We have Chad Edmonds in here. We can always count on the Chadster to come in and celebrate the Halloween season with us.
What's
Heck
up, Chad?
Yeah. Ricky Hogan, baby. Ricky Hogan
Ricky.
in the stream. Oh my goodness. And we have Patty coming at us from Maine. What's going on in Stephen King land?
Hat to both. I know, right? They're in the spookiest place they can be.
Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. And we're getting some pumpkins in the chat. Look at this. Ricky Hogan, DOD, J.K., Grassman. I love it. First pick. I'm throwing first pick up for me. So how this worked
You
is...
can have it.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to take it.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Do it.
Okay, so 31 days in October. We're going to watch a horror movie or something horror related every single day.
Or maybe just Halloween related. Does it count if it's just Halloween related?
I don't know. But I get 16 picks. Anna gets 15. And this is what I started off with. Now, I asked people in the community chat, I said, what movies would you suggest we include on our list? And some of your suggestions may end up on the list. And here is one of them. This is one we've been hearing about a lot. Pearl is my first pick I'm throwing up. Now, of course, this is part of the X trilogy of films by Ty West. And, hey, I've heard nothing but good things about it. So... That's making our list first, just right away.
Cool.
Why not? It was suggested a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody says it's great. It just kind of like got by us, I think, like with the craziness of the beginning of the year. So we're ready.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is, what is it? Is this the prequel to X?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet. So it follows a young woman on the brink of madness who pursues stardom in a desperate attempt to escape the drudgery, isolation, and lovelessness of life on her parents' farm.
Dude, do your edge of the brink thing.
A woman on the edge of the brink.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, and there's Ricky Hogan. He's coming in. He's vouching for it. He's like, "Hey, man, Pearl's a great movie." J.K. agrees with it.
J-Dub agrees with you. Grassman has no idea what's even going on.
Yeah, Grassman's like, "Wait, what?"
Just lots of question marks. Like, what?
Just lots of question marks.
Not any specific question, just it's all a question, right? Like,
yeah, it's just all a question. Just what? What's up, Mags? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you in here. I hope all's going well for you. Heck yeah.
I know, long time no see.
Very long time, but yeah, there you go. We're starting off with Pearl.
Yay.
Second pick belongs to Anna. This is how we're going to do all of our picks. We're going to rotate back and forth.
And it's funny because this could have ended up anywhere on my list. I'm throwing it at the beginning to get it out of the way so all the hate can get out of the way. But this Halloween season, we are watching Practical Magic, and that's all there is to it.
Oh my God.
If you haven't seen it, you can't say anything. If you have and didn't like it, cool. Hit me. But if you haven't even bothered to watch it, don't want to hear it. All the ladies love some Practical Magic this time of year. And we just need it. I just thought, I've never thrown one like this onto one of our Halloween lists. And we've just had such a busy beginning of the fall. So I just thought, I haven't gotten to see it yet. I usually try to squeeze it in September so we're not messing with our spooky movies. But I haven't been able to do it, so it's got to go on the list. So,
well, Chad Edmonds is with you. He loves Practical Magic. Patty Heckman loves some Practical Magic. So okay, so I've only seen this one time, and it was fairly recently.
Oh,
You
of course,
showed it
Grassman
to me.
wants to
Tell
barf.
everybody what it's about.
It is about a family of women who are all witches, but it's like a natural magic. It's not like a religion. So they actually they can perform magic. And they were cursed by one of their ancestors to always lose the man they love. So that's like the intro. Fast forward, we're following two sisters, one of whom ends up in an abusive relationship, and they accidentally kill the man who's abusing her and then bring him back from the dead. So,
oh, shizit. We got zombies.
You've got spooky ghosts, zombies, terror, the love between sisters. It's pretty cool. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, so we have a few questions coming in, though. J-Dubs is wondering, is it a horror movie?
It's like horror light, because there are enough horror elements, I think, with the zombie and so it's like the same way you would call maybe I'm trying to think of something else that's like horror light that you could say, like any of the ones where it's like the zombie girlfriend who comes back to life. I know there's a couple of those, right?
Like Burying the Ex, or
yeah.
Life After Beth.
Like, it's as much horror as either of those are. Very horror light, but there's still some horror elements there.
Yeah.
So
well, we got Ricky Hogan. He agrees with you. Like, that is a solid choice right there. Grassman wants to know, is this the movie where they all run around looking for a pair of pants?
No, that's the Sisterhood of Traveling Pants. Get out of here, Grassman.
Grassman,
I like that he knows that that's a thing, though. Like, you're the one who knows that that's a thing. I've actually never seen that movie, but Grassman knows. Why do you even know?
Oh my God. Grassman is out of control. So
yeah.
Here we go. There is practical.
It's practical
magic.
My advice would be, if you have a lady friend and you're trying to impress her, offer her
as we all do
magic. You want to watch Practical Magic tonight?
Oh man, as it should be. As it should be.
Okay, go ahead. Your pick.
So side note, I'm noticing for my fellow techies and nerds out there, I'm noticing something with my camera right now that's annoying the shit out of me, and it's
not in focus.
It's not in focus. Now it is. Now it's in focus finally. But I've noticed when I take off my glasses, it will focus, and then when I put them on, it goes out of focus.
Weird.
I don't know why. Yeah, it's just one of those techie things. I'll call it out the next time it happens and then let people watch as it refines focus, whatever the hell you want to do, whatever you want to call it, because it's hunting for focus and my glasses are throwing it off.
Weird. I don't feel like you usually have that problem.
I don't know. I think I've noticed it a little bit. Yeah, Chad, I think you might be right. I think because Chad says it's a glare from the glasses, and I think he may be right. I think it's picking up on like this.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's setting the depths to be out. Like, yes. Yet another. Never wear glasses, people. Never let your life come to this. It sucks ass.
That's not true.
If you have any say in the matter,
Grassman picked up on what I was throwing down. Practical Magic is a date night movie.
Yes. Date
totally
night movie.
Accurate.
Hell yeah. John Heckman, you calling me out for being a freaking stud. I can't believe this. Just
always with the shade.
Always with the shade. We can trust him to come in and spill the tea. I was hoping no one would see my love bite on my lip, John. Thank you. My love wound. Jeez.
Your love wound?
My love wound. That's what we're going with. That's what we're going with, damn it. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Okay, so my pick is next, and I'm going to
please,
it.
carry on. Carry forth. Carry
my
on
next pick
son.
is Saw X, which is a movie that we are going to have to see in theaters. And everybody knows, everybody who's a fan of the channel knows this was going to be on the list because as all of you are knowledgeable of at this point, I have seen every Saw film in theaters. And I am not about to, after seeing bullshit like Spiral, I am not about to pass up on fucking anything.
Yeah.
On anything.
Yeah.
They after the tragedy that was Spiral, they could slap Saw on anything, and I'm gonna go see it. Like I'm not.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it because Spiral is the only Saw film I have gotten to see in the theaters, and yikes.
Yeah, it was bad. But Saw X is a prequel to, I guess, the original Saw. So, I mean, as if we didn't have enough of those, but hey, we're not going to, we're not going to get nitpicky here, but this time Jigsaw travels to Mexico, and I guess they do their Mexican thing when you go there for healthcare and totally botch his operation or just simply like cheat him out of money and not even like
they don't do the operation, like
oh my God. Yeah. So I don't know. I can't get too far into it. All I've seen is the trailer. I've tried to avoid everything. I'm going to go in. I'm going to check it out in theaters. I think it would be really fun. And we're getting some stuff in here. And Chad's calling me out like Spiral was okay. Don't be that guy. DOD is saying Spiral was better than I thought it would be. That's because you guys drink a lot. That movie sucked. Let me tell you something. That movie sucked balls. I don't want to hear it. I knew the minute I saw Chris Rock and dickface Samuel L. Jackson in it, I was going to be yelled at for the entirety of the movie.
Says the guy who's yelling at everybody in his live stream.
Don't tell me I can't yell at people! Damn it. Don't do what I do what I say. Come on. Spiral sucked ass. Come on, guys. It sucked the ass out of a roadkill skunk. That's what I think about Spiral.
I think the Saw movies are just really personal to you. So any letdown is a big letdown, right? Like
I'm going to come clean. I'm going to come clean for the HorrorFam.
Okay. Bring it in.
I don't think they understand. Look, guys, we all know that I have this cold sore on my lip now.
Oh God.
Brassman tried to help me out. Spiral is what gave me the cold sore on my lip. It infected me. My lip will never be the same after Spiral.
It'll never be the same.
It fucked me and didn't even use lube.
Oh, come on. Now we're getting really.
Yeah.
You don't need to bring the stream down there. That's down. That's down there.
If you're going to fuck me, tell me you're going to fuck me. Come on, it's a Cartman joke. Come on, people. All right, so you get next pick, Anna.
Okay, my next pick is Ready or Not. Mostly just because I just want to see it again. I've been wanting to. This year we have not had as much time as we usually have in the past to watch movies. Like you and I usually watch movies all the time. And I feel like literally the entire year we've pretty much done TV shows just so that we could have those short half an hour kind of clips and get back to, work or moving or whatever craziness we've been doing.
Yeah.
So I really use this list to just hit like movies I've been wanting to see again. So
Yeah.
ready or not?
So Ready or Not, which
I'm ready
follows the
to see it
story
again.
of a young woman who's marrying into a family of assholes. And they have this tradition where they hunt the bride or something. What is it?
It's not even necessarily that. So they have to, the night someone in the family gets married, they have to play a game. But the game is determined by like the spin of a wheel, right? And so it could be something like Monopoly, or it could be this deadly game of hide and go seek. And it just so happens that that's what they land on.
Yeah.
So they're hunting the bride. Like that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's
good movie.
Because none of them want to
movie.
die, so they want to kill the newbie, so they're hunting the bride. That's what they're doing.
I still argue that Samara Weaving should have been the main character in Scream 6. I think it's shitty they killed her.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
In the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I absolutely love her in Ready or Not.
Yeah, she's great.
Oh my God, Chad is threatening you. He says 50. Here comes the 50. Ready or Not goes bye-bye. Come on, Chad.
Did you not like it?
I'm going to tell you, Chad, you definitely want to wait till the end of the stream to see all of our picks before you axe one. Because and he may save us. He may be like, dude, I've seen that movie. It sucked ass. Please don't watch that.
Yeah, maybe you could save us, Chad.
Yeah, hell yeah.
From one of the ones we haven't seen yet.
Saw X was pretty good. I watched it yesterday. Nice. Hell yeah, Ricky Hogan. I need to go see it. It's on the list, so I'm going to watch it, man, for sure. It'll be a fun little trip. Fun little trip ski. Okay, let's see.
You're up.
Next up, Diane, DOD, are you in here, baby? Because here we go. Next making my list is Sublime.
If we can find it.
I'm working out. I'm working something out.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you who aren't familiar with this, DOD actually, this is her favorite horror film, and she sent me copies of this movie to watch. And I say copies plural because both copies didn't work in my player, and come to find out it's because I use a PlayStation 3 or 4 as my Blu-ray player, and it's not console friendly. And unfortunately, anyway, once we, because this has made our 31 Days of Halloween list before.
Yeah. I think like every year for the last 3 years.
I'd say 2 years, but since then, we haven't been able to, we've included it on the list, and 1 year the copy didn't work. Then she sent me another copy, it didn't work, and then by the time I'd figured out what was going on, we didn't have time to watch it. So now I'm going to make sure I find the time to watch it. I get it to work, and it is about a man gets a colonoscopy. He wakes up in a hospital bed after a wrong operation. He's confused and scared and thinks back at talks at his 40th birthday party about hospital errors, scams, etc.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it sounds it sounds weird. So I'm very interested to see, because Diane says this is her favorite horror movie. Briggs is coming in and telling me, the Diabolical Doctor says it is depressing AF. Oh my God. So we'll see. But Sublime, and I'm going to make sure it's the unrated copy, because I noticed when DOD sent me this movie both times, she sent me the unrated copy, and I was like, I wonder what the difference could be. Like, between the unrated and the R version, and apparently there's like 16 minutes of extra footage in the unrated copy. So we're definitely going to have to watch that one. God only knows what goes wrong.
Are we really going to have to watch that?
Yeah, we're going to have to watch it.
Can we make Patty watch it?
Yeah, we'll make Patty watch it with us. She's all about Yeah, she's all about medical stuff, so maybe she can explain to us, like, this is actually the part of the colonoscopy where,
She would, too.
Oh, my God. Okay, so, let's see, we have Brian Perry joining us.
Hi,
a
Brad.
little bit late. What's going on, brother man? Glad you could make it. We're going over our 31 days of Halloween picks. And we're going to reveal what we decided to put on our list.
Yeah.
Oh, and John Heckman's throwing the shade again. Listen at him tonight, babe. He says, Brian, do you have a decent excuse for being tardy?
Football.
Ooh, it was football. Brian coming
It's
in,
the
it was football.
sport
He
of
had to watch his
kings.
Cowboys beat
Better
the
than diamond
Patriots.
rings football.
And DOD comes out. I want to give her a hug right now. I want to give her a big pumpkin squeeze because she says, if you end up not liking it, I'm glad you tried.
You're so sweet. You're so sweet,
We love
DOD.
you, DOD. I wish I could remove a nuisance from your life. Something that is really just a pain in your ass. You know, somebody like a significant other named Briggs. If I could do that, DOD, would you like it if I could facilitate that for you? Just curious, DOD. Just
she
curious,
both
DOD.
loves him and wants him to die.
I think DOD just wants me to be happy. I think that's the secret. She's like, I know it would make Bo happy. I love Briggs, but I know what would really make Bo happy.
Yep.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and take a breather here. So that's my pick so far, the old Sublimerooski. So we're going to take a little breather here because I wanted to share something with some people. A couple things, actually.
Okay.
So tonight's donation goal, I have made a decision. So we both got sick during the week that HorrorCon LA took place.
Yeah.
Which bummed me out because some awesome guests got announced last minute.
Yeah.
That I would have liked to have met. But next week, I am finally going to get to meet some people that I've always wanted to meet. This is far better than HorrorCon LA to me. Yeah. And that is where the proceeds of our donation goals will go tonight.
Oh.
Is being able to go there and have a good time and not having to worry about it. So if you donate to that, that's where that money is going tonight. I will reveal who the special guest is and what the event is after my last pick of tonight's list. It's near the end. It's near the end, so we'll get to that. But
okay,
I did want to show you folks a little something here. We're going to have a little bit of show and tell. So if you remember, I told everybody that we would have a special edition Halloween 2023 Talk Horror merch extravaganza announced today. Here it is, baby. This is your 2023 Halloween special edition Talk Horror t-shirt. This is it. This is it. What do you think, folks, huh?
Clicky on the picture so you can see it bigger. Yeah!
There you go. Baby Jason carving a pumpkin. Tell me how badass that is, huh? There you go. I've included a link in the description below to our 2023 Halloween special edition Talk Horror shirt right now for the next 2 days and 24 hours. Just because we just released this, you can get it for $16.
Yay!
Yay! So for anyone who wants to rep the big Talk Horror for the Halloween months, there you go. We got Baby Jason carving a pumpkin, baby. How do you like that?
Yay! And we already have ours coming in, right? Ours will be here sometime this week. I'm so excited.
Yeah, hell yes. Hell yeah. Martin Alexander, he's saying he needs it. Hey, dude, link is in the description below. Make sure you click that one so I get a little bit of commission off of it. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, and we did the design not only on t-shirts, well, all kinds of different t-shirts, different types of t-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Hoodies. like drinkware and stickers. If somebody just wants to pick up, like I think the stickers are like $5.
Yeah, something like that.
So-
The sticker is right here. Here we have the hoodie, the sticker shirt. We have it on coffee mugs. Let's check out what the price on the sticker is.
$2.
Oh, you can get it for $2.
You can get a sticker for $2.
Tell me that's not crazy. Oh my God, Grassman taking it a step forward, and he's getting it tattooed on his buttocks.
Yep, on his Bix, on his chichi.
Grassman, you're going to have to send that over, and I will use it as the swag pictures, man, that I show people sometimes rocking the TH merch, dude.
On
just
his ass.
Yeah. If we hit a goal of $500 right now, I'll be the one to fly out and tattoo it on Grassman personally.
Oh man.
Hell yeah. No problem,
He's just a
Grassman.
little baby Jason.
He's just a baby Jason. But there you go, folks. Link is in the description below if you want to smack it up on that chest of yours.
I'm gonna
swag it up, baby. Hell yeah, we're going to rep the big TH. Oh man. Okay, so on to the next pick. Do you want to share what your pick is, babe?
Oh, is it me? Okay.
It's you.
Yes. Oh, okay. My next pick is the Pope's Exorcist. Because we wanted to see it when it came out and we didn't. So
There you go. There you go. So, the Pope's Exorcist, for those of you who are wondering, is Fat Russell Crowe is an exorcist, and he works for the Pope. And
well, yeah.
There's the story.
For the Archdiocese of Rome. Yeah.
There you go. He's the Pope's exorcist. Fat Russell Crowe goes in and handles business all unhinged like on some demons.
Yeah.
But
well,
yeah, I don't really know all that much.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I really don't know all that much about it. I just know we haven't seen it, and it's an exorcism movie, and
the only thing I know about it is that it's supposed to be at least loosely based on true stories from the Pope of the Archdiocese of Rome. Every archdiocese in the world has an exorcist, and the one in Rome happens to be the busiest. He performs more exorcisms every year than any other archdiocese in the world. So he should have a lot of really good stories, right?
Should.
Yep.
He should.
Yep.
Okay. So there we go. And Chad Edmonds has a question for us regarding the new special edition Halloween 2023 t-shirt.
Cool.
He wants to know if he orders it from Teespring, do you get the money? So I don't think I'm releasing this one on Teespring.
Oh, okay.
We have moved to TeePublic, and that's because Teespring has had some major operational issues as of late. So if you order it from TeePublic, I do get a slight percentage of the sale, but mainly you just get it at a massively discounted price.
And you'll actually
help me a little though. And you will actually get it. Teespring had some major problems with them. Oh, okay. I could have put it on Teespring. I would personally suggest using TeePublic.
You don't think they've gotten any better?
I think we're running tests with Teespring. Teespring gives me a higher commission rate by a large margin, but bottom line is
yeah, we're worried it won't get to you, Chad. So
so
because we've had a lot of issues with Teespring, so
yeah, I would have loved them. I think they would have been great had they delivered product. But if you want to step in front of that bullet and give it a try and let us know if things have changed, but I mean, literally multiple people, and I mean at least 5 people have come to me and been like, dude, it took me months. I'm talking 3, 4, 5, 6 months to get their orders from Teespring, and some people are still waiting.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
So,
it's horrible.
Heck yeah. And we have Everything Horror Collector. He is back. Welcome back, Brother Jack, dude. He's getting all those Halloween decor up.
Dude,
That's
and he means
awesome,
it.
Man.
Like, he means business.
Yeah, he does. if y'all haven't seen his Halloween decorations, you're missing out. I would love to live in that neighborhood. Patty Heckman says that they got stopped on their road trip because John was wearing the Talk Horror shirt. The guy wanted to know about it. Damn.
Awesome.
Well, did you tell him that it's ran by a dude who has a love mark on his face because of the movie Spiral, and he'll never let that go, ever?
Yeah, that's totally what she told him.
That's what you should have thought. Like, he is so passionate. He is so passionate. Yeah, Everything Horror Collector, there he goes. He's still waiting on his shirt from Teespring.
That's insane. And they weren't able to, like, cancel it for you or refund you or anything. Oh. So
what a damn nightmare, man. What a nightmare. Okay, so moving on to my next pick here. And this was inspired not in the community post. It was actually inspired on a stream by a certain member, Chad Edmonds, who I think used this as his parting message. So I don't even know if he knows about this, but here we go. Pumpkinhead is my next pick. Yes. So Pumpkinhead is a story of a man who loses his kid. It's a story about a man with a pumpkin head, and he goes around and does pumpkin things with pumpkin toes and pumpkin arms and eats all the pumpkin.
Now, does he smell like pumpkin spice?
And he smells like pumpkin spice. So Pumpkinhead, for those of you who don't know, it's a classic. I highly suggest watching it. It's definitely going to hit you with those fall vibes. But it is the story of a man whose son is killed, his very young son, by some outsiders. And he seeks out revenge by seeking out this witch who lives in the woods, and he goes to her. And yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail if you haven't seen it, but it is a great story of revenge and sometimes the consequences of that. As Quentin Tarantino says, it never goes perfectly. It's always sloppy. So keep that in mind when watching Pumpkinhead. But it is a really fun movie, and Pumpkinhead has to be one of the scariest monsters in horror, because it's like, what in the hell would you do if you had to fight off Pumpkinhead, man? Or you had that dude coming at you, because Pumpkinhead can't be stopped until it claims its victim, pretty much. So, and no Briggs, absolutely no Jacko, you sick, depraved son of a bitch. That is an absolutely horrible movie, but funny story, I did trick a friend of mine into watching it one time with the aid of another friend. So, Jacko, I don't know if you know about this, Anna, but it is a horrible movie that was on Netflix streaming way back in the day, probably like 2008. This son of a bitch was on Netflix streaming, and me and a friend came across it, and we saw it had like Linnea Quigley in it, so it has like the power of, well, like that's a recognizable face, and the poster for it was really cool, and we were like, let's watch that. We watched it, and holy shit, Jacko is a horrible movie. But years later, we had this friend who, I don't know why we did this, we were just dicking him, but he's like, what movie would you guys are really into horror movies. What movie would you guys suggest?
Why'd
and
you
we were
do
like,
that?
man, if I were you, I would really watch. And then we were like, oh man, nah, we can't. Nah, man, we can't. You know, I was going to say, you know, that one movie, but man, we can't have him watch that. He's not in that's too scary, man. We can't start him off there. No, man. What is it? What is it, dude? Come on, I can do it. You know, just like that little kid you see in horror movies. Like, no, I can do it.
I can do it.
We told him Jacko, walked away, and like 2 hours later, we just get this damn phone call. Like, what the fuck are you guys on Jacko? That's the worst movie I've ever seen. Oh my God. I can't believe, man, you guys are dicks. I'm not talking to you dudes anymore.
You are dicks. That's terrible.
We are total dicks. Oh, and we're starting to get some incentive here, man. Starting to get some incentive. Number one, we have Gory Tiger in here. Thank you for coming in, Brother Jack. Dude, glad to see you in here. Nice to see your smiling face. Chad Edmonds says Pumpkinhead, one of the greatest revenge horror movies ever. But we're starting to get a little bit of incentive here because Briggs is throwing shots. He says $50 and Pumpkinhead leaves your list. And then Chad is coming at him. He's like, Briggs, I will hunt you and find you. Briggs, dude, you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, brother. If you want Pumpkinhead off of here,
yeah,
you can not only eliminate it, you can not only eliminate it from the list, but you get to pick its replacement.
Uh-oh. He's going to make us watch Jacko.
Oh, don't. Come on, guys. Come on now. Let's keep it PG-13, guys. Come on now. Can't watch Jacko. We can't bring up the most satanic movie of all time.
Before we move on to my pick, I want to address a couple of comments. One, John Heckman said that he tried the TeePublic link and couldn't find the new design. I just checked it and I was able. It's right. It's the first design on your page. So I don't know if you want to give that another try, Mr. Heckman, to see if it pops up for you now. It should be the first design on the Talk Horror page.
Sweet.
And then the other thing was that Chad said that he has ordered a t-shirt from Teespring and he got it in 6 to 8 days.
I'm not sure.
So
nice. Oh, he says he bought the new shirt.
Ah!
He bought the new shirt. So
Thank
is
you.
Chad the first purchaser of the new shirt, the new designsy?
Oh, TeePublic. Okay, so he ordered it. He ordered something from TeePublic. It said 6 to 8 days. Yeah, and that's why we sent you there, because Teespring. I was gonna say I was shocked you got it that fast from. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Yes, TeePublic has been on the ball for us, which is why we have stayed there.
Just make sure, Chad, that you used my link in the description below that led to it, or else I won't get any earnings from it.
Yeah. When Steven puts up a link or puts it in the description of a video, use that link. Don't go searching on TeePublic. They work. They're strange.
TeePublic is dickheads like that, man. That's something I didn't have to worry about with Teespring.
He's on it. He's all over it.
J-Dubs is coming at us, and he's saying he bets Trick or Treat is on the list. Well, you'll just have to wait and see, J-Dubs. You'll just have to wait and see. I'd love to know what everybody else is guessing, but Anna, you are up next.
I am up. This is a recommendation from your post the other day. It is The Blackening. And we are taking this recommendation because we saw the trailer and it looked hilarious. And we got to mix in.
It did. We saw it.
Some horror comedy on there.
Where did we see the trailer for it before Evil Dead Rise?
Maybe. It was definitely one we saw over, in the theaters over the summer. But
this is a horror comedy movie with numerous black folk, and they have to try to survive a horror movie, and survive against and then they it has all the tropes thrown in there. It's very spoofy. It looks like should be Martin Alexander says it is hilarious.
Perfect. That's all I want it for. Yeah. I want it to be hilarious.
That's
it. Yay.
There we go. The Blackening.
So that's my pick.
Hell yeah. Hitting our screens very soon. Very soon. Next up, my pick is Ginger Snaps. which is a film that follows two sisters, one of whom gets bitten by a werewolf. And it's a horror movie, but also treads the line of being like a horror comedy to me.
Really?
Like, yeah, I mean, it has comedic relief. I wouldn't call it like a horror comedy, but has comedic relief. So it's two death-obsessed sisters, outcasts in their suburban neighborhood, must deal with the tragic consequences when one of them is bitten by a deadly werewolf. And
Chad is really upset about Megan Fox, and I'm not sure why. She's not in this movie. Or are we talking about something? Yeah. I don't know. There might be too much like
cross in the blackening
discussion.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows? Like, no, don't worry. Yeah, she's not in Ginger Snaps. She's not there.
Yeah. So Catherine Isabel and Emily Perkins are in Ginger Snaps, though. Both horror alumni. Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, definitely not Ginger's Body, Chad Edmonds. Although I actually liked that movie. I thought that was a fun movie. I thought it was different, as you would say. But, oh my God, speaking of Megan Fox, have you seen the damn Mortal Kombat acting she's done, Chad? Have you seen that? You should check it out. It's epic.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's epically bad. Okay, Anna, you're up.
Okay. The next on my list is another recommendation from the Horror Fam. It's Talk to Me. We did it, guys. We put it on our list. Are you happy now?
Mm-hmm. So I'll pull up a description of what this is about. This is another one, like you said, that
you said it was like a severed hand. Right?
Yeah, the Horror Fam suggested this in the chat a good bit. No clue what it's about. I can't even find it on IMDb at the moment. Let's see.
We'll find it.
We'll find it. When a group of friends discover how to conjure spirits using an embalmed hand, they become hooked on the new thrill until one of them goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces.
Oh, no.
Perfect.
Sounds right up our alley.
Hell yeah, it does. There we go.
It's a little funny because it sounds like it should be.
It should be. Yeah, my camera's out of focus again. Watch this. And then suddenly, yeah, damn it. So we got a lot of people here. Martin Alexander is saying we're going to love this movie. J Dubs is saying that Talk to Me is the best horror movie he has seen in a while.
Cool.
Damn.
We're ready.
We are ready. We need to watch us some good horror. That's what the month of October needs to be, is just us watching good horror movies.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Okay, so this one made the list for me because I really like Deadstream. And it's another...
So we're really hoping this will be similar?
Yeah, I hope so. So this one, because Deadstream follows somebody who live streams like myself here, and it was great, but Influencer, here's the synopsis for that. It says, while struggling on a solo backpacking trip in Thailand, social media influencer Madison meets CW, who travels with ease and shows her a more uninhibited way of living. But CW's interest in her takes a darker turn. Yeah, so I don't know. And we got a lot of people fighting in the chat right now. JP is saying Talk to Me was one of the most boring movies he's ever watched. And then Martin Alexander is like, what? That's the best. It restored my faith in horror. He's going as far to say. So, yeah. So, hope influencer is good. What can you do? What can you fucking do? Okay, Anna, you get next pick.
All right. My next pick is Trick or Treat. Yeah!
We all knew. Come on, guys. We all knew it was coming. Look at little Sam behind me. You knew this was coming.
Had to go on the list. It had to happen.
This was a suggestion, as always, from the lovely DOD. She knew it was coming too. Come on, people.
She knew it was coming. She knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the perfect Halloween movie.
Yeah. It's a modern day anthology horror film that's actually worth a shit, which seems to be very challenging for new filmmakers.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know how, because you get like 3, 4, 5 chances to include some good shit in there. You know, it's like,
I think writing short form is a very particular art form. Like that's what I think. Like, I think, if somebody told me right now to write a short story, I'd struggle. I'd struggle with the pacing, with the. 'Cause I write long. I write novels. I don't like. I would have to be taught. Yeah. Like, I'd have to somebody like sit me down and like help me with the pacing of a short story and how to make it. How to complete a story like quickly. Without all the. I think it's its own. Yeah, and I think a lot of people just like. I wrote a whole movie. I can write a segment, and they can't. Yeah. they can't. Nah. That's what they get for thinking that that's so easy.
Well, you know what? So Trick or Treat, though, it takes the anthology format, though, and expands on it because it's edited in a way that's more like Pulp Fiction, which is interesting because most anthologies are set up in a way that you tell a story and then there's a hard move to the next story. It's like this isn't even part of the movie or some shit, or part of, they're not intertwined. Yeah. Trick or Treat is very seamless.
That's true. Yeah.
So, of course, that's going to make the list. Next up is my pick, and this was one suggested by Mr. J.K. in the comments on that community post, and it is Nightmare Cinema. And this appears like it's going to be another anthology film, and here is the summary for it. 5 strangers converge at a haunted movie theater owned by the projectionist. Oh, Ricky Hogan with the $5.
Thank you, Ricky.
Yeah, baby. Look at Ricky coming in like a stud, getting us 10% of our way to tonight's goal, which is to replace a movie on the list with your pick. Thank you, Ricky, for your support, man. I will be putting that to good use here.
If lots of different people ante up to make that happen, do they have to like vote?
Yep. We're going to have a vote. Yep.
Interesting.
And in doing so, Ricky Hogan became the stream boss. So good for you, Mr. Hogan. Heck yeah. But the story of Nightmare Cinema is 5 strangers converge at a haunted movie theater owned by the projectionist. Once inside, the audience members witness a series of screenings showing them their deepest fears and darkest secrets over 5 tales.
Cool.
5 tales. Very cool. Thank you, JK, for the recommendation. I've never seen it. We are going to check it out. Okay, Anna, you get next pick.
My pick, and it's interesting that Briggs brought this up earlier. Like, I don't know if there's like some psychic. We did not get to Universal's Frankenstein last year, so it's back on the list this year.
There we go.
It's happening. We did do Universal's Dracula last year.
We did. And I don't think Universal's Frankenstein needs a rundown of what that's about, but
no.
There you go, folks. We're going to watch the classic. Now, I get next. And I've chosen this one. So this one's a little bit weird. It's not a full-on movie, but it is Tales from the Crypt episodes. So I absolutely love the television show Tales from the Crypt. Let's not talk about season 7 except for a couple episodes, but overall it's one of the strongest TV series ever, I believe. And I'm just going to pick 2 or 3 episodes because I love it so much, and we're just going to watch those for a day.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I loved that. I was like already done with my list, and seems like I better work in some nights in case we can't get a whole movie in. So yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate it because that's
because the thing is, we're going to be super busy. There's some stuff that I'm going to be attending. I'm doing a lot of work on Talk Horror right now, as I'm sure a lot of you are seeing a lot more content. We'll get into that later, but yeah, so I worked in some easier ones, just in case, so we can kind of stick to our commitment of watching 31 horror movies in 31 days. And yeah, we got a lot of support here. Martin Alexander absolutely loves Tales from the Crypt. He says it was his childhood. J-Dub says it was his favorite anthology show of all time. And Ricky Hogan saying, I love Tales from the Crypt. It's such a fun show. Totally agreed. Daddy, we actually discussed some of those. I'm familiar with Happy Birthday to Me. I'm not familiar with Blue Sunshine, but we actually discussed Asylum, and I believe we included that on a 31 Days of Halloween list last year or the year before because we were going through anthologies. So, okay, Anna, the Exorcist, you get next pick.
Okay, my next pick is another classic. It is Dracula from 1958. Because while we were making our list, I turned to Steven and I said, have you ever seen Christopher Lee play Dracula? He said, no, I haven't. And I said, we should do that. Neither of us have ever seen Christopher Lee play Dracula. So we're making that happen this year.
We're going to do it. Last year we watched, what was it, like the 1932 Dracula or something?
Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
This year we're going to watch Christopher Lee do his thing.
And then I am up next, and similar to my Tales from the Crypt pick, I have decided that I'm going to watch some Twilight Zone episodes because that is one of the greatest television series of all time. And I'm going to pick, once again, a 2-3 episodes I really like, turn them on, and let loose.
Awesome.
There's some great horror episodes within that series, so... Yeah. Cool. Okay, your next pick, honey.
All right, Chad has to head out. Good night, Chad. Thanks for coming in. Have a good night. Happy October.
Happy October, Chad. First day, baby.
Okay, my next pick is actually in honor of Steven, and it's the Goosebumps film.
Yeah, hell yeah.
After reading all of those Goosebumps books to everybody last spring, I have never seen the Goosebumps movie. So Steven makes me watch Goosebumps episodes at night before we go to sleep. So I think it's just time. It's time to watch the movie.
Yeah. I've been making Anna, unfortunately Netflix, they used to have the whole Goosebumps TV series on their show, and since they've whittled it down to only 8 episodes. So, but yeah, I don't know why, I've just been replaying those over and over for nostalgia vibes. And
yeah, well, I think I was so shocked that there's a Jack Black movie out there that you're willing to watch that I was like, okay, this has to happen.
I'll do her. I will do her. Heck yeah. But Briggs is commenting, by the way, on our Dracula pick, and he says Dracula 1958 has some of the all-time stupidest decisions I've ever seen in any horror movie.
I wish you hadn't told us that, because I'm just going to be watching. Well, no, maybe I am.
That's going to be hilarious.
Yeah, because now I can be like, okay, it's not going to be very good, but we're going to love Christopher Lee anyways.
DOD says we have to keep an eye out for the actual R.L. Stine cameo. Hi,
he will
I'm
not
R.L.
be hard to
Stein.
miss. Yeah.
I write the Goosebumps books.
What a bizarrely flat affect human, right? He's just, hello, I'm R.L. Stein. I bet you like my books. Like, okay, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Super weird.
All right, Chad. Hey, you have a good night, man. Enjoy October, dude, and come back to the stream anytime if you need inspiration. Oh, man.
You know what? That was on our list last year, too, and we didn't get to it. Eventually, it'll happen.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Next up is my pick, and this is very similar to my last two. I'm going to watch some Simpsons Treehouse of Horror episodes because I'm not sure about new ones. Maybe I'll watch only new ones. But some of the old ones I love watching. Like, they have some great ones, especially when they were, like, spoofing the Twilight Zone.
Mm-hmm.
They had some great episodes. And I'm not very familiar with their newest ones, so maybe I'll check those out. But once again, just to kind of have an easier night, I threw that in.
That'll be fun. That's always fun.
That will be fun. That will be fun. You're up next.
And my next pick is back to some relatively new horror, and it's Apostle.
Mm-hmm.
Which is on Netflix, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's a Netflix original.
Yeah, so it's about a man who goes looking for his sister, who he believes is being held captive by a cult on an island. So he travels there to find out what's going on, and he gets wrapped up in the horror that is happening there. That's all I'll say. It is very intense. It is very dark. If you haven't seen it yet, we highly recommend it. It's
very
really
good.
Yeah.
And next up for me, I have Roseanne Halloween episodes because Roseanne, even though it's not an active show anymore, they did 2 or 3 really great, really fun Halloween episodes. You have John Goodman's big ass dressing up like Jason Voorhees, but with a chainsaw and playing pranks on each other. They're just so fun. It's like Roseanne, despite what you think about her, despite what you think about the show, whatever. That show did have one thing that I think is one of the reasons why it was so popular. It was that their characters were so relatable. It was almost like watching a real family on television. And their Halloween episodes are just a perfect example of that. So if you haven't seen the Roseanne Halloween episodes, like I said, there's 2 or 3 really good ones. One in specific, I remember they set up their own little haunted house in their house, and people were allowed to walk through it, and it was hilarious and just super fun and something I've always wanted to do in my personal life. So we're going to check those out one night.
Yeah, John Goodman is awesome in that episode. It's really
he really is.
Yeah,
he great. Really is. Yeah, so I mean, and yes, hell yeah, I'm getting some love here. Freaking DOD saying love Roseanne. I've seen all of them. Martin saying, come on, don't hate on the Roseanne Queen. Hey, there we go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Roseanne must be a true horror fan, though, because she was in the worst of Nightmare on Elm Street movie.
Oh, my God, she really was. It's true.
Yes. Okay, you get next pick.
My next pick is Interview with a Vampire.
There you
because I want to. Just
there you
I don't know if does that one need an explanation or
It really doesn't.
I mean, it kind of all it says it all in the title. Other than, it also stars Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Antonio Banderas. So
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas.
I think one time in the future.
Yeah.
I think one time in the future we should just do an hour-long stream where we get on here and just say
Spanish
Antonio
accents?
Banderas for an hour. Just Antonio Banderas. Oh my God! Here we go though. DOD asking, did you see Roseanne parodying Annie Wilkes on SNL? No, now I really want to see that. Hey, Ricky Hogan's got my back though. He's like, hey, I'm still a fan of Roseanne. I made Patty puke though, but Patty is just not, she's just not used to the testosterone fueled men like John Goodman. That's why
like John Goodman.
She was threatened by his masculinity in that show.
I think my mom loves John Goodman. I think it's Roseanne Barr. She's got a
oh my God. She's just, it takes a woman like Roseanne to be able to handle a man though, like John Goodman. I mean, who else remembers when John got pissed off and threw that couch out the door? Come on, I know DOD remembers because she pictured it immediately as soon as I said it. And DOD, she got a little flutter in her chest. She's like, "Oh, I'm suddenly turned on. It's weird." Ooh. Next up is my pick, and here is one that I bet I would be surprised. I want to see hands in the chat if you have seen this movie. I know one other person who has seen it, I think, is in chat. And that's, yeah. This is Cabin by the Lake. And this is a movie that was a made-for-TV film by the network USA back in the day. It has Judd Nelson in it. And he is a screenwriter who needs inspiration for his latest horror film he's writing. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he uses unconventional methods to garner that
Briggs
inspiration. I
don't
know. But Cabin by the Lake, I like that movie. It's super cheesy. I even love the sequel, Return to Cabin by the Lake. But I want to see in chat, let's see if we can get some hands up of people who have actually seen this besides me.
Oh, okay. You've got Briggs. You've got Samuel Stokes.
Wow. So we have Briggs. Now, I expected him. I expected Dr. Briggs. I did not expect Samuel Stokes. There we go, brother. I thought it would just be me and Briggs. That's it.
Samuel's got your back.
DOD is, now that since we're talking about John Goodman, check him out in Death Sentence. If you haven't seen Death Sentence, the James Wan action movie from, I believe, 2007 with Kevin Bacon, check out John Goodman in that one. It's very fun. Wait a minute, Grassman has seen it and Ricky Hogan has seen it? No way. Martin Alexander has seen it? Oh my God. So what did you guys think? Is this a good pick or what? Because I know Anna hasn't.
I haven't seen it.
Did you hear that?
Is everything okay? No.
I think the closet door just moved.
What?
Did you hear it?
No.
Did anyone else hear that? Like, there was something clearly that just was loud enough for me to hear the door.
Wait. Shh. What the fuck? Is Uncle John? God, hold on.
Okay. So Anna's having difficulties. So we'll let her figure that out. If I hear a scream, I'll go up there and save her. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah. It's yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's someone we know. So everything is good. Everything is good. It's not you, Grassman. Settle down, damn it. Oh my God. Okay. So
you can come sit with me if you want.
And Anna gets next pick. You're still
I'm
alive.
I'm here.
Oh, wow.
JP is here. And he scared me to death. I just hear this at the window. Let me in.
Yeah, I knew I heard something over there that sounded like a door opening. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not Harry.
No.
It's not Harry. Don't worry, Grassman, he said if it was an intruder, he would come over and shake his tattooed ass at them. So I think we're safe. All right, it's your pick.
It's my pick. Oh, God. Where was I? Oh, Black Death from
There
2010.
you go.
Sean Bean. It's about the Black Death. Yeah, it's about the plague, and I guess I think if I remember correctly, it's like a group of men with, they're like soldiers, and they get sent with a priest to weed out someone who's being accused of witchcraft and causing a plague in a village, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
There you go.
It's very dark.
Black Death.
It's very
Neither of
good.
us have seen it.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, I
All
have.
right.
I've seen it. It's just been a long
you've
time.
seen it?
It's
Oh.
been, and it's been on our list of movies I want to show you for like 4 years. So
Okay, cool.
it's done.
We're going to finally make that happen.
Yes.
My next pick is Five Nights at Freddy's. It's going to be released in theaters, I believe, October 28th. I know nothing about
27th,
Five Nights at Freddy's, so don't expect me to be able to tell you anything about it other than it is about killer animatronics and looks a lot like Willy's Wonderland.
It looks just like Willy's Wonderland.
It does.
Only without
there
the
you go.
epicness of Nick Cage.
Well, I figure it will be a lot of fun to see in theaters, and it'll get us out of the house.
Truth.
So
yeah, it should be fun. It looks fun.
Yeah.
I know my nephews
Next
are
up.
really excited for it. Next up is Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, the unrated cut.
Yes. Yes.
It's important. It's important for the horror fans to hit the unrated cut because there's just a lot of really fun gore.
Yeah.
Sometimes for like no reason. It just gets really, really
it's-
gory.
Picture, I don't even know how to like explain to people what the picture picture like the action of something ultra silly like a Fast and Furious movie or something.
But yeah. It's kind of it's like maybe like a comic book movie, right? Like it's that kind of
Yeah. But with a shitload of gore in it.
But with a shitload of gore, and because it takes place in the woods and stuff, it's got a really great fall Halloween vibe. Like I love it.
Yes, it does.
So
Yes,
it's
it
just
does.
fun. It's a really fun movie.
All right, now DOD. Look here, my pick is next, and I'm gonna need you. Me and DOD were friends. We're close. Briggs, we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 movies left to finish this out. We're so close. Now look, DOD, we're friends. You know I love you, so that's why I'm going to give you a little bit of fair warning here. Briggs isn't going to be able to contain himself right now. Okay, so just as you got to do, get the bag ready, get the belt ready, play the naughty boy game, because you're going to have to cool Briggs off after this. My next pick is Magic from 1978. I know Anna isn't familiar with this one.
Vaguely from like a video you did.
Yeah. I think maybe Briggs even did. I can't remember, but either way, I haven't seen this in years. Last time I watched it was on AMC's Fear Fest. That's how I'm familiar with it. But it is about a ventriloquist is at the mercy of his vicious dummy while he tries to renew a romance with his high school sweetheart.
Cool.
I remember, and it stars Anthony Hopkins in clearly a very early role for him.
Oh, is that where I know it? Do I know it from that Valentine's Day video you and Briggs did?
Yes.
Romantic horror films or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, so that one
and
you guys kind of went back and forth. You each did picks, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, and this one, like everybody in here is going nuts for this one. Briggs is throwing up the heart. DOD is saying Magic is a good one. Brian Perry loves it. JP is calling it a classic. Martin Alexander says he loves the ventriloquist doll, and the movie feels so creepy and nostalgic and timeless all at once. Speaking, it is a skill I need to acquire quickly.
Get good.
Yeah, get good at phonics.
Yeah, and Bree says I'm right. It's from the Valentine's video you guys did together. It's awesome.
Yes, good job, baby. True talk horror fan right here. Martin Alexander says, you can tell Anthony Hopkins was going to be a staple in the genre. Absolutely. Great role for him. Great role. Okay. That is magic for me. We're down to 4 picks left. I want to see some guesses in the chat. Only 4 picks left. I know people are surprised that they haven't heard certain movies. So
I know. I'm shocked
going.
we haven't. I'm like, where's your this? Where's your that?
Okay, Anna, you're
my pick
up.
next is Deathgasm.
Yeah!
For those of you who aren't familiar, it's a movie about a couple of metalheads. They're teenagers in high school in New Zealand, if I remember correctly. And they unwittingly unleash a demon when they play a piece of music that they find. And it's fantastic.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. What's it called? Like the Black Hymn or something like that?
Something like that. And it's, they just think it's going to be super metal, so which it is. And they play it. And things do not go well for them. And it also gets like ridiculously gory. And things go really, really haywire for these teenagers. And it's a fun movie. If you haven't checked it out,
it's a great movie. If you're a metalhead,
which we both are,
it is a must watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Must watch, especially if you know anything about black metal. You got to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm seeing a lot of guesses in here.
I know, it's fun.
But I have not seen anyone guess one of our movies. Not yet.
No, I know.
No. And Martin Alexander, I just got to throw out a nod and a tip of the old hat to you, sir, for saying Dolly Dearest. I actually own that movie, so well done. Well done. You never hear that one talked about. Here we go. This next movie on my list, this is the announcement that I was going to talk about, and this is the whole reason for this donation goal tonight, and I told you all the money from the goal would go towards this. So, next week, my friends, I am going to meet the director and writer of Night of the Demons.
Yeah.
And there you go. Ricky Hogan got it at the end right before I clicked on it. Right before I clicked on it. I'm going to get to meet the writer and director of Night of the Demons, which is one of my favorite movies. Absolutely. It always makes my 31 Days of Halloween list. I'm always preaching about how awesome this movie is. I'm finally getting the chance to meet Kevin Tenney. And not only that, but I'm also going to get to meet Billy Gallo, who played Sal in the movie, as well as Hal Havens, who played Stooge in the movie. And
it's going to be special effects artist for the film and
title animators.
The title animators,
everything.
And those titles are amazing. Yeah.
Yes. So that's where all the money raised from this week of Talk Horror, that is where all that money is going, period. I cannot wait. You all know how much I love this movie, how much I talk about it. I watched this movie for the first time when I was in single digits as a child, my friends. I'm talking anywhere, 6 years old, 7, 8, somewhere in there. I was watching this movie. I love it. Finally, I'm going to get something signed. I'm hoping I'm going to get me a picture. But Night of the Demons, my friend, is my 30th pick. We're going to watch it that night when I come home from the event. So, of course, it had to make the list. Not saying that it wouldn't have made the list anyway, but...
Yeah, we watch it every year.
Anna gets next pick. I want to know what everyone guesses for her next pick. We'll give you 30 seconds.
It's my final pick. Maybe that will help.
It's her final.
Everyone.
These are our final picks. We have 2 picks left. These are our final picks. To complete the 31 days of Halloween. So, what do you all think Anna's final pick is for the year? Come on. Come on, you have 30. You have 15 seconds now, and I'm not seeing any guesses. I want to see
I feel like
it.
it's one of those things where I'm going to see it and they're all going to go, oh, duh.
All right, we have Friday the 13th.
It's a good guess.
As a good guess, DOD is saying Spiral. DOD, oh my God.
No.
You
DOD.
know her better than that. Grassman is saying Gremlins. Briggs is saying Silent Night, Bloody Night. Oh my God, Briggs, you're out of control. We have Dracula from JP. Ricky Hogan says A Nightmare Before Christmas. You're all brutally wrong.
Should I tell?
Unleash it upon them.
Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. Oh my God.
Halloween. Anna needs to see Poltergeist. That's it. Although I like some of these guesses that came next. Slither, love it. The Crazies, love it.
Yeah, I was going to say Martin is the closest.
Yeah,
Martin is the closest.
I feel like both films I love. So.
Well, I feel like if you had to get like I feel like this could have made your list somewhere. It's the Crazies,
absolutely
for sure.
Could have made my list. Absolutely, but
yes.
Poltergeist is my favorite horror film.
Yes.
And we haven't seen it since last October, so it had to make the list.
Had to make the list. Grassman, I'm so disappointed in you right now. You know
I know, because I know you know, Grassman. I know you know.
Grassman, you can do me a favor and take my Talk Horror logo off your ass, brother. Just rip it off like a Band-Aid, brother. You have failed miserably. I'm revoking the Talk Horror ass tattoo. Dang, man. Yeah, so now I get last pick. Everybody take a guess. Take your stab at it. What could be my final pick to watch for the Halloween season? Come on. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, baby. You all know.
I know. I would imagine they all think it's already been listed. You know what I mean?
They know. They know. Dan Evil, welcome to the stream, brother man. Glad to see you in here. I love the guest, though. That is a great movie. Samuel Stokes coming in with Scream and Hocus Pocus. Come on. Martin Alexander knows me the best, baby. Come on, Martin Alexander. Random
and then it
Geek.
Fell like dominoes. Random Geek got you. J-Dub got you.
J-Dub's new. Come on, baby. We're watching my final pick of the year of the stream. The Exorcist. Every year, the greatest horror movie of all time has to make the list. You all knew it, baby.
Yep. It gets played.
It's going to be awesome.
On our TV every Halloween, no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, DOD. I give it a DOD, though. She's like, I thought it was a given and not on the list. DOD. Hey,
see, that's
DOD
what I said
knows.
when you started. I was like, a lot of people are just going to assume it's already been listed or it's just an assumption or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. J-Dub saying he watched The Exorcist for the first time last night. Wow. Awesome. Yes, it is, brother. How did you like it? I mean, how did it scare you? Has it left you thinking about it all day today? I mean, come on, man. Describe those feels to us, brother. Ricky Hogan, you bring up a very good question. He says, are you going to go see the new one? If I do, and that is a huge if. Huge if. I don't want to. I don't want to support them.
Me neither.
It would just be because so I could see an Exorcist film in theaters. If I do, I'll purchase a ticket for another movie and then sneak into The Exorcist. That's the only way. I will not give them money. And then if I'm wrong and it's an amazing movie, then I'll dick us and we'll have to go see it again and give them their money. Because you know what? I have integrity. DOD, get in a plane and come out here. We're going to watch The Exorcist.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
Yeah, please, and leave that little bougie boy Briggs home alone. Yeah, he's a bougie boy. Leave bougie boy Briggs home. Like, yeah, he's over here throwing around his elitist picks. He's like, come on, Silent Night, Bloody Night. Like, come on, Briggs. That's elevated horror, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, Martin Alexander Reagan somehow, somewhere became our friend. Now we watch her every year. Absolutely. I have a Reagan Funko Pop that before I moved out here, it used to actually sit right here, front and center, under my monitor, and would edit with me and work with me every day.
Now she sits
now
behind
I keep
you and
her
watches over your shoulder.
Now she watches over me beside of Pazuzu, my Pazuzu statue. So here we go. We'll go ahead and get into some last minute comments. We're going to have to hop off here and eat dinner because we haven't eaten. But Martin Alexander wants to know, was The Nun 2 good? Absolutely not. JP even came in and answered that for us and said The Nun 2 was the worst movie ever. I wouldn't say it was the worst movie ever, but it was pretty damn generic. It was pretty bad. It was
pretty bad.
I can't even begin to describe to you how bad and generic and lazy that movie was.
Yeah.
Necrophilia's in the stream. What's going on, Necro? He says, I heard the prequels of Exorcist are really good. Yes, you should watch both of them back to back so you discover the nuances between them. And
Necro.
You know, yes, I think you should do that. Yeah, Brian Perry coming in saying he doubles down on it, says The Nun 2 sucks. Martin Alexander, I want you to share that picture with us, man. Message me somewhere. Instagram, TikTok, wherever, dude. And he says he has a Halloween or a haunted, what is that? Haunted Horror Nights? Halloween Horror Nights? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm brain farting one. Halloween Horror Nights Exorcist t-shirt and a small poster of Reagan possessed on my wall. Love it. Love it. Necrophilia coming in. He's our resident troll.
I was going to say he came in just to troll us.
Yeah, he did.
They re-released the original in theaters.
This week, I'm going to look up showtimes and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
That's what's happening this week.
Samuel, come watch The Exorcist with me, brother. We'll go watch that shit. Okay, so that is really our announcements for tonight. We have the special edition Halloween 2023 Talk Horror shirt. Link is in the description below for those of you who haven't picked that up yet. So I did want to ask a couple questions here right before we get off. And of course, if any more questions and comments get left, we'll knock those out before we officially sign off. But so I'm releasing, I've released new videos on Talk Horror, and I want to know what everybody thought of my 10 things you didn't know about The Exorcist video. And yes, thank you. Dragon Blues in the chat has just linked to the brand new Halloween 2023 special edition Talk Horror t-shirt design. That's where you can pick it up.
Designed by moi.
Designed by her. If you pick it up within the next, 48 hours? 72 hours, you can get it for $16. That's, God almighty, that's 27% off. So, thank you, JP. Says the shirt is badass. So, I got to know if you all liked my new Exorcist video. And not only that, but I am releasing a bunch of new content for the Halloween season. And of course, I'm still going to be doing the live streams every Thursday. But I want to know, what are some videos that you guys and gals would like me to cover? Is there any content that you would like to see? I got to know. I just want to get better and serve everybody better as the horror fam. So you can be brutally honest with me too. When I'm asking about the Exorcist video, if there or any of the other new content I'm releasing, man, if there was any points when you people got bored or you just weren't interested in that video, let me know. I just want to get better at it. Brian Perry is saying he would like to see me cover the Friday the 13th movies. I have covered 10 Things You Didn't Know About all of those movies in the past. You can check them out. But what sort of content would you like to see around those? Briggs is calling for some reviews. He would like me to see...
Cool.
Or he would like to see some reviews out of me. Surprised at that, but I think I could handle that, Briggs. I think I could handle that. Necrophilia saying, yeah, get us prep for October 13th because it is a Friday the 13th this month, folks. We're going to have a Friday the 13th marathon. Whoa. And so I'll be playing Friday the 13th movies all day that day. Dan is saying he would like to see me cover the Puppet Master movies. That would be cool. What content would you like to see around the Puppet Master movies? Because those don't get talked about very much.
Yeah. Do you want reviews? Do you want 10 things you didn't know videos? Or scariest scene videos?
Or anything off the top of your... If you'd like to see me tackle a fucking kill count, let me know. I mean, hell, I'm just looking for ideas. But, Puppet Master is good. Demonic Toys would be another one, to add on to that.
Grassman says the Hatchet films.
Oh, Anna's favorite. We can definitely tackle the Hatchet films. That's no problem. Brian Perry is just saying 10 things. Dan Evil is saying anything on those films would be great. Martin says that the content is great. I don't have any notes or suggestions at this time, brother. Well, hey, man, I appreciate all of y'all watching it and liking and commenting. That stuff helps me out a lot. Feel free to share it around with people if you enjoy it. And, I'm just trying to get more, recruit more members for the HorrorFam, and all of your help matters, man. And, I'll keep pumping stuff out there, and I appreciate that, dude. I'm glad you're digging the videos.
JP says, do a video. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, Random Geek is saying, does anybody remember the old horror movie from 1972 called Horror Express? It's about an ancient alien that works its way through a train full of passengers. No. No. Dang, okay. Oh, Samuel Stokes is saying the George Romero films would be fun to cover. That is. So I'm going to go ahead while I'm on here before I sign off so I remember everything. And I'm going to put these notes down.
Cool.
Yeah. Hatchet, Puppet Master, Demonic Toys, George Romero. There we go. And Briggs is calling for some reviews.
The X trilogy. Specifically is what Briggs asked for.
Yep.
Brian Perry wants more Friday the 13th content.
Yep. F-13 content. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Samuel. I like it, man. I like it.
DOD says Halloween episodes of TV shows.
That could be cool. I'd have to figure out something to go in line with that. Martin is calling for the Hellraiser franchise. I've actually done the first one. You can check that out if you want. But yeah. I'll write that down, man.
Yeah. Do the rest of that franchise. Love it.
For sure. No, it is not hot in here today, JP, believe it or not. And it could be because, I'm currently fighting off illness. I don't know, but, I'm not dying for once, at least not from heat exhaustion. It's really cooled
down.
Yeah. But all right, my friends, thank you for coming in and thank you for hanging out with us. We're going to hop off here, go get ourselves something to eat. Keep your eyes out, man. A lot of new content coming this week, and we will be back Thursday. We also have a members only stream coming up on October 8th, I believe it was, or 7th, 9th, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. I will schedule it up.
Something.
We're going to be doing a watch party of The Exorcist. So Stay tuned for that, my friends. So thank you all so much for coming in here. We will see you on Thursday. I'll have some more videos out before then, but hey. All right, my friends. Until next time, look horror.
Listen horror.
Talk horror. Wah, 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 wah. Hey, y'all have a great month, everybody. Come on. Let me know what you're watching in these comments. Good night. Woo!